are here now in Quinta dos Vales, Wine and Art Farm, which is a wine farm in the Western Algarve, which is one of the latest upcoming wine regions in Portugal. As you probably know, Portugal is quite a well-known wine land, but the Algarve only recently has won again the importance that it had before on wine growing on Portuguese regions. Well, what is special about the Algarve wines is that they have a special terroir, as we say, and our vineyards are very close to the sea. We are about 4 kilometers away from the ocean, which makes the nights quite fresh. If you compare, for example, with the Alentejo region, they have very hot nights in summer, and obviously so we also produce different wines, and our region here, where we are close to the municipality of Lagoa and close to the sea, especially nice to grow white wines, which was one of our bets, and not only red wines, which everybody is doing. And I think the success of the last years is giving us is proving that we made the right choice in increasing our white wine production, because one of our whites, the Marquês dos Vales Grace Vineyard, was one of the whites, was the white who won the first gold medal at the International Wine Challenge in London 3 years ago. By the red wine varieties, we are growing the same like in the north, Touriga Nacional also, but a large variety we have a big amount from is Castelão. We have by the international varieties, we have the Cabernet Sauvignon, we have the Petit Verdot, we have some Syrah or Shiraz, and we have the French white wine variety Viognier, and the rest is port wine variety. So we work with the Touriga Franca, Touriga Nacional. We have the Aragonés, in Spain called Tempranillo, but it's an Iberic variety. And we have also, by the white wine varieties, we work, for example, which is doing very well here with Malvasia Fina. It's known also from the Douro Valley. We have Syria, we have Arinto, and we are the only winery in the Algarve which has now Antão Vaz, which is a traditional variety from Alentejo region, which did give some very good results. We had the first results last year because it was a re-pruned vineyard. It was old Castelão vines crafted then with Antão Vaz, and it turned out to be so nice that it was a small quantity also, but it sold out really quick. We are open to the public, and we have a wine and art farm. So Mr. Stock, the owner of Quinta dos Vales, he's responsible for the art. We have various sculpture gardens and a permanent sculpture exhibition of sometimes of more than 100 sculptures on all the area. The wine tasting is optional. If the visit is free, so people can come and visit the farm, they can have a walk around. Then they can go to the shop, buy a wine, and just have, let's say, like to try and buy. If they like to buy a wine, they can dry glass, they can buy, that's free of any cost. Or for the wine interested one, as our main product obviously is the wines, they can have a guided tour with a commented wine tasting. We speak about the Portuguese varieties, we introduce them a little bit to the Portuguese wine history, obviously talk about our special place in the Algarve, where we are and what's different to other wine regions, and explain the products, the wines we do. And then after the wine tasting, the visitor has a guided visit to the winery where he can see, and we explain where the wine is made and which techniques are being used. This standard wine tasting would, for example, take about 1 hour. But if people like to try more wines and like to spend more money and try instead of 3, 6 or 7 or 8 wines, also this obviously is possible.